Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is the Raw Edit of the Week, number 61, brought to you by AllensCamera.com. So this is for the people that are looking to do the Raw Edits of the Week. There's a lot of you guys out there that like seeing these week in and week out, so these are for you to work on and interact in the forum and post your photos and your edits that you've got going on. So don't forget, in the store right now, for the next couple days, you've got the red sale going on for my birthday and for Valentine's Day. So be sure to pick up anything red at a discounted price. So here is this photo that came in, and it's really a good one for editing. You know, we've got a model. She's wearing white. She's in the snow. Not the easiest thing to capture. Taken at 1/640th of a second, f3.2, ISO 200 with a 17-55 2.8 on the Nikon D300. That's a great lens to be shooting with. There's some things that I would think about doing differently in the photo. As you can see, you know, why don't I do some deconstruction here and just give some critique while we're doing, before we get to this photo, just so we add another dimension to it. Being that it was shot at 3.2 and using the 55 or 17-55, you can see that the background isn't blown out as much. But if you were to stand back with a 70-200 and shoot this at 3.2, except at 200 millimeters, the background would compress more. It would blow out. You would get more bokeh, more of that out of focus area. That just happens when you use a longer lens, a longer focal length. Everything gets compressed opposed to shooting where it's less compressed. So remember that as you use longer lenses, this is why I recommend a 70-200 for shooting portraits. I love shooting at the 200 range because it separates my model from the background, and when you do that, it kind of makes the image more appealing. Because in this case, we've got the trees are pretty much, they're in focus. They're more in focus. Like this tree over here is kind of distracting because you can see her, but then the trees are there, and these, I guess, power lines in the back are here. So those are some things to think about when you're doing editing. How would you compose this differently? Would you crop it? I know there's multiple ways you could take this image in terms of editing. I mean, look, just warming it up gives it a different tone. Going to black and white, you get a totally different tone, and then you pump that up and you just do whatever you're going to do to it. There are so many different directions you could take it, and I love the split toning stuff. It's just like, hey, what are you going to do with this? So, that's the point of the Raw Edit each week. I like doing it each week because I like seeing what you guys come up with, and I know you guys like editing these, and it's the challenge of seeing what you can come up with and seeing what everybody else comes up with. It's a great way that everybody interacts in the community. So let's go ahead and download this file this week. Let's see what you can do to it. What direction are you going to take it? Like I say each week, I like seeing the normal edit that you come up with followed by the extreme edit, because the extreme edits are the ones that you may see something totally different, or somebody may learn something from an extreme edit that you did that may help them take their editing to a different direction. And again, that's the whole point of doing these Raw Edits each week, is to learn from each other. And that's why I ask you to post your images on Facebook. Post your images in the forum, because in the forum is where I grab your Raw Edits of the week, and also to make your screen flows of this file. Because your screen flows not only help me learn, but they help everybody else out there to see what they could be doing in their raw files, because it's all about learning. It's all about the community coming together to learn as much as possible. So, as I move, that's what it's all about. So let's see what you can do with this file. If you'd like to send in your raw file, you can do it to FroKnowsPhoto@gmail.com. Be sure to upload this to the FroKnowsPhoto forum. Be sure to put it on Facebook. We're now on Pinterest, so be sure to follow me on Pinterest so you can repin those and share them with your friends and all of those things like that. So this is an interesting file to edit this week. Thank you guys for editing these week in and week out. I'm going to be shuffling some things up as we move forward, but I think the consistency of these raw edits each week is really worth it, and I think a lot of people really enjoy doing these. So we're going to keep going with that. Let's see what you got. Oh, I just noticed something else in the bottom. You got this thing sticking out here. You're going to take that out. You're going to crop it. You're going to go color. You're going to go black and white. You're going to go pink, purple, blue, orange, magenta. What are you going to do with this? Let's see what you can do. Go ahead, download that file. Jared Polin, Fro Knows Photo. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to name it the Fro Knows Photo Raw Edit of the Week 61 so that we have the names as we go forward. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya!